Welcome back to Good News ITW, episode 45, The Power of a Think Trip. You're probably saying to yourself, what is a think trip? The first time I heard it, it was like last year sometime. My coach was talking about it, and we all do it sometime. Sometimes you just need a break. You gotta get in a car and drive out, take a trip, go to the beach, park. I mean, wherever that place of peace where you can just think, unwind, just get away from everything. A lot of times on the road is where I get my thinking, and also just looking outside or just looking out of a high rise, see the world. To me, that's a good place that I do a lot of thinking. You know what I mean? Lately I did a few trips to Charlotte, then to Atlanta, and both cities, has skyscrapers. You can see the city view if you, especially at a high rise. And for me, man, that's everything. It's like you see how big the world is, you know, especially down here. We're developing and getting some bigger buildings, but when I go to those cities, it's like I gotta go on the rooftop and just look out amongst everyone. I mean, I can sit out there for hours and just think, right? Map out the next move. Just detach from everyday hustle and bustle. Especially as entrepreneurs, man, we always thinking about another idea, how we can make our business better, how we can help more people. And I'm gonna be honest, man. Sometimes your mind just steady going and going, especially for me. So get on that road. And actually, when I went to Atlanta this time, we took the scenic route and during the day. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm glad I did that. Normally I'm on the highway trying to get there as quick as I can, but it was no rush. I was able just to think, just plan out things, man, because day to day it's like things are going, detaching from the world. I see now as I get older why a lot of people, they move out to the country, man. I mean, not the deep country. To me, the country is like Orangeburg, still like some rural land where you can probably get an acre of land, and you're not far from everybody. The city's getting big, man. They're building more and more condos. They putting up buildings any and everywhere, man. So sometimes it's just like all that chaotic clutter, and you just got to get away from it. Going on cruises is pretty dope because a lot of times, unless you get the package and spend all the money for the Wi-Fi and all that, man, I don't do that. So if I go on a cruise, no phones, no nothing. Even if I want to do some work, I can't, right? So cruises to me is a great place. I do a lot of thinking, a lot of reading, and just mapping out, just my life, just everything. I had the book with me, also the workbook, the 12-week year, and I really love that book because it really helps you map out your 12-week, your year, it really put that in perspective, and have you with milestones, right? So the workbook is pretty dope. Jim Rohn used to say, his famous quote was, people when they at work, they think about going to the beach with their family and whatnot, but when they at the beach with their family, they bring the work and thinking about work. So you can't mix both. When it's work, you work. When you're with the family, chill and have fun and play. And that's a real thing, man, because we're always thinking and we always trying to work, or we always trying to do things, but we gotta chill. Gotta just take that break and say, you know what? I'm just gonna leave. And I bring a pad, man, because you got ideas. Yes, that's the thing, Trump, man. Just don't really focus on doing a lot of things, or working on clients and doing this and that. Just think. Just really sit back and think. And I think that's what What's wrong with a lot of people? We don't have a lot of time to really think, man. Like, just sit still and think, right? I'm starting to do that once a day, right? I don't care if it's 30 minutes, just sit still. Sometimes my days from the morning, 2, 3, 4 in the morning, to I'm going to bed 9, 10, even 12, nonstop. But you can't, the older we get, we can't keep on moving like that, you know. And I get it. We all trying to get to the next level, but you gotta sit still sometimes, right? Our body's not, young like it been before, so you gotta rejuvenate yourself, rest, recharge, and when you do that, you can go even harder, right? You're talking to someone who never slows down. But I'm starting to see that it's a lot of wear and tear, and even to your mental, right? So find a good restaurant, go find a pier, good beach, park, and just think. You want to bring a pad, jot it out, but if not, sit back and just really think about what you want out here in life and just go. The next episode, let's go.